A Kalashnikov rifle is any one of a series of automatic rifles based on the original design of Mikhail Kalashnikov. They are officially known in Russian as Avtomat Kalashnikova, but are widely known as Kalashnikovs, AKs, or in Russian slang, as a Kalash. They were originally manufactured in the Soviet Union, primarily by Izhmash, but these rifles and their variants are now manufactured in many other countries. Types. The primary types of Kalashnikov rifles include variants. Early variants, issue of 1948-49, the very earliest models, with the Type 1 stamped sheet metal receiver, are now very rare. Issue of 1951, has a milled receiver. Barrel and chamber are chrome-plated to resist corrosion. Issue of 1954, lightened milled receiver variant. Rifle weight is 3.47 kilograms. AKS featured a downward folding metal stock similar to that of the German MP40, for use in the restricted space in the BMP infantry combat vehicle, as well as by paratroops. AKN night scope rail. Modernized, AKM a simplified, lighter version of the AK-47. Type 4 receiver is made from stamped and riveted sheet metal. A slanted muzzle device was added to counter climb in automatic fire. Rifle weight is 2.93 kilograms due to the lighter receiver. This is the most ubiquitous variant of the AK-47. AKMS under folding stock version of the AKM intended for airborne troops. AKMN night scope rail. AKML slotted flash suppressor and night scope rail. RPK handheld machine gun version with longer barrel and bipod. The variants are PKS, RPKN, RPKL mirror AKM variants. The S variants have a side-folding wooden stock. Low impulse variants. AK-74 assault rifle. AKS-74 side-folding stock. AK-74NA night scope rail. AKS-74UA compact carbine. AKS-74UN night scope rail. RPK-74 light machine gun. RPKS-74 side folding stock. RPK-74NA night scope rail. The 100 series. 5.45A, 39mm/5.56A. 45mm/7.62A, 39mm, AK-74M AK-103 modernized AK-74. Scope rail and side folding stock. AK-107/AK-108 balanced recoil models. AK-105 AK-104 carbine. RPK-74 MA a PKM and RPK-203 light machine gun. Other weapons, PK, M, A 7.62A, 54 general-purpose machine gun. Saiga 12 a 12-gauge shotgun. Built on AK receiver. Saiga 12S a pistol grip and side folding stock. Saiga 12K a shorter barrel. Saiga 20 a 20-gauge. Saiga 410 a .410 bore. Saiga semi-automatic rifle, KSK shotgun a 12-gauge combat shotgun. VEPR-12 Molot a 12-gauge combat shotgun. Built on a PK receiver. Bison a submachine gun with helical magazine. Borrows 60% of details from AKS-74U9A, 18mm PM, 9A, 19mm Luger, .380 ACP. 7.62A, 25mm TT. Viteurs SN a submachine gun. 9A, 19mm Parabellum. OTs 14 Groza a bullpup assault rifle. 9A, 39mm, 7.62A, 39mm. AK-12 series, AK-12 a family of weapons in a variety of calibers. Currently undergoing trials. Production outside the USSR and Russia, these rifles have been manufactured in many countries, with and without licenses. Similar rifles, the following rifles were either based on the Kalashnikov design, or have a different design but are superficially similar in appearance, Binardelli VBSTD VBSR, FNFNC, IMI Galil and Galil ACE, INSAS, RK62, Vormit M76, Vormit M78, RK95TP, STG44. Developed before the AK-47, Type 81 assault rifle, BD-08, Vector of 4, Trovolo Raptor, VZ. 58. In popular culture, in the movie Lord of War, the character Yuri Orlov, an arms dealer played by Nicolas Cage, mentions the Kalashnikov. Of all the weapons in the vast Soviet arsenal, nothing was more profitable than Avtomat Kalashnikova, more commonly known as the AK-47, or Kalashnikov. It's the world's most popular assault rifle, a weapon all fighters love. An elegantly simple, 9-pound amalgamation of forged steel and plywood. It doesn't break, jam, or overheat. It'll shoot whether it's covered in mud or filled with sand. It's so easy, even a child can use it, and they do. The Soviets put the gun on a coin. Mozambique put it on their flag. Since the end of the Cold War, the Kalashnikov has become the Russian people's greatest export. After that comes vodka, caviar, and suicidal novelists. One thing is for sure, no one was lining up to buy their cars. Notes. References.